Anyways.
Speaking of people who can't read or write,
Oh, yeah, that's me.
I've been watching Surviving R. Kelly this weekend.
Oh, the truth.
This is so here's what happened. I'm Googling shit day and night because I'm busy. I got to find out how you spell New Hampshire. I'm always on Google.
Right.
And as I'm going through the Google searches, I see this thing trending coming up the list. Surviving R. Kelly, number 7. Surviving R. Kelly, number 3. Surviving R. Kelly, number 1.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Surviving R. Kelly? So I looked it up. It's on Hulu, baby. Check it out for yourself. A 6-part miniseries, each episode 1 hour long, complete takedown of R. Kelly for all his sexual predator crimes.
Now, you said Lifetime?
Yeah, it's a Lifetime
smear?
channel series.
Now,
it's a miniseries on Lifetime.
They just did one about the podcast I recommended for Dirty John, but it was like a reenactment. Is this a reenactment or just like a documentary?
This is a expose takedown of R. Kelly.
Okay.
This is a new age of journalism.
Round
Sean.
up every woman that R. Kelly has victimized.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And they get their story.
Oh,
and it's like the Me Too movement, Time's Up movement, all directed at R. Kelly. It is fascinating and disgusting. I mean, R. Kelly sucks.
I can't wait
And
to see this.
If you're on the fence, if you didn't know, like, oh, what's so bad about R. Kelly? Check this show out
yeah.
because you're gonna find out. This is some crazy shit.
Because that's me.
I
I'm
mean-
on the fence. I don't know.
Look, you're listening to Murder Town, Fuck Town, whatever you're listening to. Watch Surviving R. Kelly. It is that level.
Okay, so like
look,
I've seen the Boondocks episode. They did a
It's-
whole thing on R. Kelly.
Look, R. Kelly apparently runs a sex cult.
I've heard all
where
this shit.
He abducts girls.
What?
It cuts them off from their family, flies them to different cities, and has them locked up in these houses where they can't go to the bathroom. They gotta like pee in a bucket, and they can't empty the bucket unless R. Kelly like tells them they can empty it.
What the fuck?
If they don't want to, it is some crazy shit, man. R. Kelly like tells them when they can and can't eat. He'll lock
not on the
them
fence
in
anymore.
rooms. This one woman, like,
How is he not in jail?
how is he not? That's why they're doing a
'Cause,
6.
bro, that voice
dude,
is fucking
that
smooth
is the
as
point.
silk.
That is the point of this show. John Legend is on this show. There's so
Other
many
musicians are calling-
respected
oh, okay.
musicians who are like, fuck R. Kelly.
Really?
R. Kelly is going to jail. It's time for R. Kelly to go to jail.
Damn.
They have this one woman goes to a mansion that R. Kelly used to live in, that she used to live in with him, and she describes this room. There's a segment in one of the shows. I'm just going to spoil it for you.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to,
Okay.
just
Sure,
to
yeah,
tell you
give
what
us
it's like.
because he lived like he
She-
kept a harem, right?
Yeah, basically a sex cult. She walks into this giant room and she starts crying. And she goes, this room is, what did she say? She was like, this room was, she said something like the most evil room in the house or the most demonic room in the house.
Evil.
She said, he called it the black room.
Oh.
All the walls were painted black, black curtains blocked out the window, black furniture. And this is where he would bring the girls and just force them to do the most unspeakable things. And then she won't go into it. She just starts crying. And she's like, I have to get out of this room. And it is like that
Dungeon.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought I Believe I Could Fly was a pretty good song on the Space Jam album, but you're going to be reconsidering. You might throw your Space Jam album away after you
No.
watch Surviving R.
That-
Kelly.
Fucking sucks.
It's
like
crazy.
a real dungeon.
That's like serial killer shit.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And he's free now, right? He's not in jail?
He's not in jail right now. Some of these things that are in the show were filmed 2 months ago.
Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That recent?
and they are in the shows. They are like getting the girls and saving them. It is
Holy shit.
because the
2019 is gonna be a
Watch
rough
this
year
show,
for
dude.
Bill Cosby's in jail. Let's get R.
Yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
in jail.
Watch
The
Surviving
harem-
R. Kelly. Watch it, man.
I will check this out. The harem shit I heard like in the last year or so, that like people's families were reaching out to try to get their daughters
A
back.
lot of this
What
stuff
the
started
fuck?
snowballing.
But
He was in trouble years ago.
because there was tape of him pissing on a
Yeah.
14-year-old,
And
right?
he was
I don't
acquitted of
know.
all of that. He was found,
He was found
innocent.
but there's tape of him it's a
Yeah.
videotape.
Acquitted,
yeah, and they go into that too. But
How
all
are
of
you-
that,
It's him in the tape.
That was 2008, and he escaped all that. But 8 years later, starting in 2016, it all started happening
Oh
again with parents being like, "We haven't
Oh
seen our
my
17-year-old daughter in over a year," and check it out, man.
Dude. Okay.
R. Kelly.
Lifetime.
Thank you, Oprah Club.
Well, fuck.
We got some required viewing.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, here's my attempt at a segue.